Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? Happy, what is it, Thursday? So my YouTube channel has quite literally just become a live stream paradise. I don't even know the last time I posted a individual video, but I'm glad you guys are liking this stuff. Today what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump into a desert terrain. A guy that I know by the name of Caleb Nekamanesh, I believe is how I say his name, created this really cool landscape. He labeled it High Ground. It's this one right here. You can see this. It's like unofficial Halo Infinite environment, and it just looks gorgeous. So I got inspired to kind of do my own thing, and therefore that's what I'm gonna do. Let me know, guys, if the audio sounds good. I'm gonna jump into Quixel real quick, and I'm gonna import into my terrain here a few things. But let me know how your day's going. What's up to It's Bacon Z? What's up to Surya? Just some Halo fan. How are you, man? And that's who we got in the chat right now. What's up, everybody? I made a small base above the cliff. You can't place anything on it. Oh, you broke out of High Ground? It's pretty cool, actually. How's the music, by the way? How's the audio? You guys gotta let me know. Alright, so desert. I just want to come up with like a really fun desert environment. We're gonna make this one very immersive, or at least that is my plan here. Alright, so we're gonna actually start with we'll start with some ground materials. So as you can see here, if you guys don't know about Quixel, the Megascans library, it's massive and it's incredible just how many things are actually in here. So since this isn't really going to be like a playable space, I guess I could take some of these grounds and be totally fine with that. This is just some rocky ground right here. I'm thinking maybe what I do is definitely going to get one of these, because you place these around some larger rocks to make it look like there's some rocks surrounding it. Let's see. I've yet to do that. All right, audio is good. Awesome. We'll get started here in a second. You're kind of seeing me in the process of just downloading certain assets. I think I'm only going to use about 10 assets or so. So this will be one of them. And then let's see what else we can get here. I am liking this one right here. There's a lot that you can do with stuff like this, which you'll see in a second. I'm gonna incorporate the pillars into this. So I'm looking for rocks that look like they've been just morphed and misshaped and whatnot, because I'm gonna merge the pillars in with them and kind of create a story with how the landscape got shifted by the pillars as they are in Infinite. So that's our second piece right there. This is going to be our third right here, because this one is really, really cool looking. It's going to be 10 different rocks that I'm going to do. How's the music, by the way? You guys want the music higher? Oh, this right here is perfect for water, but I don't know if I'm gonna have water in this one. Alright, this will be another one that I use. So one thing I do want to address is I don't I don't know if there's even going to be some type of desert terrain in Infinite or not. I think they said that it was only going to be like that Pacific Northwest type biome, but for some reason I feel like somewhere on this ring, or maybe on a different planet that we encounter in Halo Infinite's campaign, that will have some type of desert environment. So that's kind of what I'm going into this with, an idea of, you know, just thinking the possibilities of that. All right, we're gonna get some thatching glass. I can't say that right. Thatching grass, or however you say that. Music is just right. Yeah, only Pacific Northwest biomes. So just gonna get really creative with this one then, and do something kind of out of the norm. Let's just build something that feels really unique. I want to get a few more ground textures. This one looks interesting. Oh, these look cool right here. Man, you can make these huge, and that could be like a little cave area. See, as you scroll further down this, you see more and more and more just like 3D plants, 3D assets that you can use, and it's truly amazing how much stuff they have available to said creator, you know? It's really cool. All right, so all this stuff on the ground here kind of reminds me of like Mars a little bit. Yeah, I could see them adding biomes later on as well. That's for certain. Actually, you know what? I really like this right here, because I feel like I could do some pretty unique stuff with this. So let's get the rock sandstone in here. I think we're at like 4 right now. And then if we go down a little bit more, we will see... Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Let me scroll just a little bit more, see if I can see any other 3D assets. Alright, it's starting to get kind of off track here. So I think I have this one, right? Yep, I do have that one. Which is perfect. So, alright, I think I have at least what I need to start. And that should be totally fine. Actually, I'm gonna get this one right here. One more. Alrighty, so now we have what we need. Just for the start. Yeah, legendary Master Chiefs everywhere, man. I mean, you should know that by now. The guy's insane. So, you know what? I don't even really think I'm gonna start with the landscape or anything. I might just build like this, because it's gonna be a pretty small scene. Mega scans, let's go. Yo, this jazz is amazing. I could see them adding more biomes later on. Yes, so I agree with that. Why don't you recreate the scene from the 2018 Halo Infinite demo and add your own spin on it? So like, that would be an awesome idea. I just don't know if that's how I want to spend the time tonight. Let's get this skylight. No, where's the light source? Hold on. Wait a second. So I think I will mess around with that actually. Let's make this thing 15. And now we shall start adding. So what I'm kind of thinking is we can create an environment that isn't too crazy. Nothing too massive. Nope. I gotta find a flatter piece. Hold on. I'm gonna go to bridge. Neon Night is my favorite track from ODST. ODST had an amazing soundtrack. An absolutely amazing soundtrack. There's no denying that. Absolutely no denying that. I just need to find something flat here. I thought I had a flat piece, but... rocky ground. I think this is going to be it right here. Alright, we're going to do this one. I hope they have some type of desert terrain for Infinite. Actually, there's something that I could take some inspiration from, which was actually from, what was it? The Outpost Discovery. I don't know if you guys remember that or not, when they were doing some promotion for Halo through that event. From what it looked like there was it looked like it was promoting Zeta Halo, to be honest with you. And in Zeta Halo there was, in what I thought was Zeta Halo, it looked like there was a desert terrain of some sort. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking. I can create something that... let's put that right there. We're gonna have the sun shining through a little bit. Totally winging this, so we shall see how this turns out. Hopefully we get some good people in the chat tonight. So 3D assets, where is thatchling grass? Oh, it's already in there. Oh, I think it's, oh, okay, it's already in there. So I don't need to set that up. 3D plants, no, Megaskins, 3D assets. Hello, I'm back. What's up, Florida man? I'm back from the Reach vid with Project Zeta. I think I do. I think I do. Bro, why are some of these that I downloaded not in here? That's what I'm curious about. Okay. That's pretty neat, actually. It's massive, but it's pretty neat. So let's figure out how I could use this. Let's get some pillars in here. It's always rough in the beginning because I'm trying to figure out, like, what am I gonna do? What am I not gonna do? You know, what's the general layout even gonna look like? You know, so it's like, it's just interesting in the beginning, always. So I gotta go to downloads. Where's the Hexspire? It's right here. Import all. And ta-da! Look, here we got it right here. Some Halo Infinite hex pillars. And by the way, the hex pillars in Infinite I think are pretty large. I'm talking like that large or so. Let's imagine maybe if we put one right there. Bring this out just a little bit. Take this. We'll have to move it a little bit. The rock just a little bit. Let's line this thing up. You guys got any idea of kind of what you think a desert Halo Infinite environment could kind of look like? You let me know. I'm trying to line this thing up. Come back to it. And this guy could be massive. This could be pretty large. Maybe we could do something like this. No, hold on a second. There's got to be something in here. See, I thought I downloaded that. Didn't I? Oh, this is cool. Hold on a second. This one looks really cool. Your account was deleted. Sorry to hear that, man. I'm glad you got it back, though. I'm using Quixel Megascans. None of these assets are actually made by me, but one day they shall be. All right, let's go in here and actually start setting this up. So, kind of what I'm trying to do here is let's create a path first, and then build around that. Build a path around it. So it's not the first one. I don't think it's the second one. This is actually the one that I wanted to download because you can make it absolutely massive and make it look really cool. So we'll come back to that one in a second. I'm going to delete this one. I actually think that's what I'm going to do here. So I'm going to have something like that. I think I'm going to have another one kind of on the opposite end like this, but I'm going to make this one twice as big. Put that one right here. We're gonna take all of these. We're gonna, oh, nope. gonna select all three. We're gonna kind of push these out for a second. All right, so now I kind of have like I'm gonna start building my path out now. It took me a second to get there, but let's see. Well, I didn't get my account back until I made a new one. Interesting, man. All right, so now we have those two big rocks there. Some sandstone. There's the huge canyon. Okay, it's this one right here. I do like the way these look. They're not really meshing well with the rock that I have, though. But I could always make that lighter. Oh wait, yo, what if you scaled this up like completely? Oh, that's wild. Hold on a second. It's almost like a bridge here. Hold on a second. Let's see how crazy we can make this terrain look. I'm actually gonna delete that. Because this might be interesting. Imagine if it's like this, and then you push this all the way back. Well, there's a better way to do this actually. So do I want it there or do I want it on the side? I'm thinking I leave it on the side. I know this looks a little wonky right now, but trust. Push this back just a little bit. Push these two up. Pay attention to that lower bottom one. So now we kind of like have this bridge that's coming off screen a little bit. It's kind of cool. I'll change the color of this rock in a little bit to match everything else, but you kind of get the idea. Alrighty, so I gotta make a material instance for the ground, but gotta remember this moment. Really? Why is that? Is it just me, or is the Halo Wars 2 Reddit, AMD, a few other places quite negative? More sand? Yeah, dude, I'll put more sand for sure. Don't worry about it. For right now, I could just kind of scale this up. Oh, did not want to do that. I can kind of just scale this up. Just get an idea of how tall this is. Flatten it out a little bit. Do you think it'd be cool? I personally think it'd be cool if Infinite had... Oh my god, look at that. I think it'd be sweet if Infinite had actual, like, rocky desert terrain. That'd be so cool, man. I feel like that's a prominent thing in the Halo universe is deserts. We even saw one in the 2018 trailer, so I would actually be surprised if we didn't see a little something of a desert. Let me push this up just a little bit. You know what I might do? I might have a river running throughout here. That could be kind of a cool thing to do. kind of just like imagine this. Maybe we'll do something like this. We'll make it an actual, maybe we can actually make it like a full-on playable space. Make this like really shallow water, make this entire area in here pretty deep. Maybe we could do something like that. Alright, so some erosion. And we'll put like a little panel or the plane. And I think what we'll do is we'll use that large canyon. Hey, shout out to 18 of you being in here. I appreciate you guys watching this. I'm glad you find some interest in this. And if you're in here, say hello. Say what's up. I think these work well. We'll put some columns in a second and you'll see. Hey, what's up? What's up? Yeah, I'm glad you guys appreciate the content. That you like it. No, I don't want to use that one. Nope, that's the same one as the big one above. Not sandstone. Let's see. Just keep using the canyon. So quick question, guys. When Infinite comes out, what's one of the first maps you'd like to see me remake? Because I'm gonna remake something. Just gotta figure out what it's gonna be. I don't know what it's gonna be yet. Maybe we'll put some placeholder water in here. Oh, and then maybe at the end of this, I can give you guys a quick sneak peek of what I'm working on that I teased on Twitter. Oh, dude, yeah, I'd love to do that. Actually, that'd be sweet. Actually, I'm gonna definitely do that. I'm too excited not to say anything. By the way, guys, if you enjoy my stuff, support me on Patreon. If you guys would like, it means a lot, helps me out, helps me continue doing what I do. So, it's appreciated. Let's see. I really like this over here. What are you guys thinking so far? The composition of it's cool. It kind of creates a nice little pathway coming down here. If I move this back, though, what happens? No, not like that. The way it is over there. I'm gonna move it down a little bit so I can see the water back there ever so slightly. Actually, you know what I'm thinking? Holy crap, what if I really amp this thing up? Push this back. This could be kind of neat. Nah, I don't like that. I'll add something later. Looks pretty good. Blood Gulch, but it's an icy glacier. Valhalla. Hey, you know what? Blood Gulch icy kind of sounds cool. Not gonna lie. Definitely sounds cool. But yeah, at the end of this, what I'll do is I'll tease a little something I've been creating here. Let's put the light source down a little. Oh man, this is gonna be fun to play with. So we'll have the light kind of shining through like that. See if I can get the positioning right. Alright, as for right now, I'm not gonna worry about that. Let me get a few other things in here. Mega scans, mega scans, mega scans. Go up here. Canyon Sandstone Mesa. Oh, this one's cool. I don't need a huge one though. Rocky ground. Just like a really flat one like that. Put that in the center. Valhalla, dude, everyone's gonna do Valhalla when Infinite comes out. It's gonna be like one of the most remade maps off the jump. I actually thought about doing Valhalla, but I feel like doing another one could have a bit more success, a bit more interest. Maybe I make an Assassinations arena. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, where's the... I really want all this rock. Yeesh. this one better than this. But a mesh is better. Let's sculpt this one in a little bit. Why isn't this one working, huh? Let's see if we can bring this up just a little. All right, and then I gotta go into Unreal here, get some water in here, some basic water. Gonna go to the vault. What do you guys think a desert infinite environment would look like? Ooh, that's pretty cool. What is that? I might have to come back and revisit that one. I'm seeing some stuff off screen that's really got me interested that I can import in here. Once I get the lighting in here, this whole scene's gonna change. Because something big that I think is gonna really add to this is like a sunset type vibe. So, Fire Chief. Where is it? Why am I not seeing it? Yeah, so at the end of the stream, what I'm going to show you actually is what I've been doing all along, and I'll tease it a little bit. Maybe that'll be the next stream is me just finishing up that project where I actually have a 3D model of the Halo Infinite Chief with the skewer. It's pretty cool, and it was provided by Glitch. If you guys don't know who he is, or if you're unfamiliar with his work, you should get familiar with his work because he's really good at what he does. Sandtrap, that would be cool. That would definitely be cool. Okay, 3D assets. Let's see. We gotta go to content. We're gonna go to foliage pack. We go to materials. No, sorry, meshes. Lakes, water plane, translucent. I think it's this, right? Yeah. All right. So now we have some water. We'll make sure all this looks good in a second. Something like this. And another thing over here. Once again, I don't know if this is the correct or incorrect way of building environments in Unreal. All I know is that it works for me. I have much to learn still, but as of right now, it's working. Push this back a little bit. Make it work. Spiker DMR? Is that what someone just said? Spiker DMR? Add some sand to this terrain a little bit. Maybe there should be a maybe if we move the camera a little bit. Move it up a little. To the side a little. Move this guy this way. This a little bigger. Like them like that. You guys are having a full-on conversation by yourselves over here. See if we can add some foliage. Different variants. Bring these up to like 2.5 or so. Let's just see how these are going. Render in real quick. Let's see. What's up, Riley? How are you, man? Just messing around. Just messing around. So they look cool. Let's add some here. Add something. Add a rock. And should I add a Halo Infinite Spire in here? I feel like maybe I should. I know the columns I'm going to add on some of these rocks here in a minute. You'll see. Once again, I don't know how it's going to look as a desert environment. Maybe it's not meant for it. But we shall see. It's all part of testing. I don't want to do that. Accidentally put that in real quick. Now let's do this. We already got that one. Nope, we already got that one. Now it's the same one we got. need a different rock. I need like a straight up standalone rock. Something like that. I'm in the distance. On a cliff? What are you talking about? Well, it's by the water. We'll see. I mean, yeah, you're definitely right about it. Just kind of messing with it. See if I come up with anything. Why is this one untextured? Still rendering in. Well, that does its thing. Let's go over to this real quick. See if it even makes sense with the pillars, right? Having a desert environment. We'll have to see. Oh god. Let's see what's going on with this. And then let's push this one in the ground a little bit. We'll have to see if this makes sense. Because if not, then what I can do is I can, if I'm not getting the inspiration for it or anything like that, I'll switch over to the other project that I was messing with, and then we'll name the stream something else after the stream. I just thought a desert environment would look so cool for Infinite. How does this one work? Work just like that. Let's see. Make this one smaller. We'll see if this works. What's up, Gear Shift? Hey man, listen. So I saw your high ground. I saw your high ground edit, and it looked amazing. So I'm kind of messing around with a few ideas here, kind of what could possibly be an interesting Halo environment. Don't know how it's going to turn out or not. We shall see. Hopefully I don't lose motivation for it halfway through. this one really large. Something in me wants to make an environment that just feels massive, dude. Thank you, man. Yeah, I gotta... just trying to figure out some composition stuff. Thank you guys for rocking with me, by the way, for all being in here. Appreciate it once again. Maybe we do something like this. This rock is like connected to that rock. That could kind of work. And then what could be cool is maybe the sunlight comes through. I don't know. We'll have to see. It's it'll come along. It'll come along. Add wildlife. If you make a big environment, definitely. But what I'm thinking about is like, should there be a, you know what I could do? I feel like I had a spire in every single image I do, but maybe I had a spire in the back somewhere. Alright, so at least now it kind of looks like a really interesting environment. I don't know if it necessarily feels Halo or not. Something tells me in this game they're going to kind of push the boundaries and not make it all nostalgic. They're going to introduce some really unique environments, or at least I hope so. Okay, so we could have some pillars. Maybe there's some in the foreground here. Something tells me though these pillars are just larger, you know? They're not as small as I have them. And they kind of have to make sense. Here, I'll put another one right over here. I just wanted to lead the eye somewhere down there. Let's mess with the light source real quick. With good reasons, spires are sick. Well, I can definitely add a spire then. Just been thinking about it this whole time. I'm like, man, that'd be sick. All right. Let's mess with this. What is it? The light source angle? No, we gotta do light shaft occlusion, light shaft bloom. I don't know if that's shift this maybe a bit more. Let's see. What is the one that's... First of all, the light that I want is more like an orangey tint. Let's see. Do exponential height fog in here as well. Maybe make it really like eerie. My mouse has been glitching out for some reason recently. I don't know why. Random question here. What's your random question? And then we'll turn this more into like the... Ooh. Dude, lighting does so much. Ooh, imagine like a purple world. Huh? This actually looks nice. It's almost like morning time. Something like that. Use that in... Hold on one second, what? A flood environment? Yeah, dude, that would be sick. That would be really sick. We'll see if maybe we make the spires in a bit more metallic. And then let's see if we can pan this camera out just a little bit. So that we could possibly get like the spire. You guys want the spire, so I'll bring the spire in. Give me one moment. I could easily make a flood environment if you guys wanted me to make a flood environment. It just comes down to lighting. I also have a Master Chief model now for any of you guys that are just now joining in. And that is from Glitch. He's the guy that's making the fan-made Halo game in Unreal. Oh, God. Terrain plus Spire equals Halo terrain. Yeah, this is the true statement, dude. Literally, you can make any environment. You throw some Spire on there, and all of a sudden, it's a Halo terrain. You're not lying. That's true. Here's the Spire. All right, so maybe what we could do is we could have like the Spire up in here somehow. Maybe we can move this over a little bit. Or move it back. Nope. No, move it back, move it back, move it back. Alright, let's take the, hold on one second, I just ran out of music here. We've been streaming for an hour. Hold on. We'll do the Halo Wars soundtrack. Nope, that's an advertisement. Spire out in the middle of space. It's Halo. Yep. Alright, so let's put some reflections on the spire real quick. Ooh, look at this skeleton. Alright, so a few things we have to do here. We have to edit the actual metallic look of this spire to make it fit. Give me 1 second. Oh, we're not even on full resolution here or anything, so that'll be interesting. Alright, so what did I kill? I hit black, so I don't want to keep that. Let's do the top. Spire top. So we have to go to top here. Top metal, top rough. Which one was base? Alright, see, that was base. So, just so you guys know, what I have to do here is in order to create a roughness of the texture of the actual spire, I have to connect the base to the base in the metallic and all that stuff, right? The roughness to the roughness, and then the metallic to metallic. And then what you'll see here is it goes from looking like that, if all goes well, which it should, and I click apply. You'll see that it may take a second, but now the texture's on it, and it's got this actual... Shout out to Spartan0398. See, now it's got the reflection of the sun and all that on it. It's looking much nicer. It does have one biome, but I'm just messing around with the idea of two. To be honest with you, I'm just messing around with it. But I am going to show you in a little bit, just because I don't really know what to really do with the desert terrain. At least you guys kind of get an idea of what I laid out here. You know, it looks nice, but is this? What is this? This is black, so I just want to work on the spire real quick to get this thing done, so we can kind of see what the spire looks like. And then I'll go to the other project right after this. Oh, it sounds like I'm on auto-tune? Damn it, dude, why does it do that? Alright. Just enjoy the music for now, I guess. Hey guys, what's going on? So, I'm not sure if my audio still sounds like I am on autotune. I think someone told me that before. But I don't know. I was kind of just messing around with the idea of what would like a massive type of like desert environment look like in Halo Infinite if there ever was one, right? And I kind of came up with this, right? I don't know if I'm gonna add much more to it tonight. I mean, I'm gonna come back to this. I'm gonna post it on Twitter once it's done. But I just had the idea of, all right, if I could create something that feels grandiose and just massive, it makes these massive Forerunner structures look so small, you know? If I could provide something that makes you say, oh my god, I want to take this Warthog and just drive all throughout this, right? That was my goal of what to make here. But here, for you guys that are sticking around, what I want to do is I want to jump into this other, because what I've been live for how long now? For like an hour and 30. So what I want to do is I want to jump into my other project that I have here. Something that I'm going to be posting. What's up, Francisco? See you, man. Yeah, it's getting quite late, but let's jump into this real quick, because I want to show you. I want to show you this. Hold on a second. He says one more thing I would recommend is that there's a lot of contradicting lines in the scene, which creates a chaotic feel. Yeah. So the thing is, I'm gonna block off one way, right? And like for instance, maybe I could even do it like this. Maybe this is a way that I could kind of. Maybe this is a way I could kind of fix that. Make this a bit smaller. I just want there to be one clear path. So I'm thinking maybe I can block this off or something. Put a little bit of sunlight right there. Gotta think about this. I don't like this rock in the back. I agree, but I can't stop thinking of Star Wars now. If you want to see more epic, I would dominant line of flow and base other lines and make it feel more grand. Yeah. Let's see. If I got rid of this and kind of make it like a canyon feel. Shout out to Gear Shift, man. Something like this. I gotta get rid of these right here. I don't even want these. It's a start of an idea, you know? It's It'll go somewhere. It'll be finished and it'll look sweet. By the way, does my mic still sound like I'm auto-tuned? I hope not, dude. I really hope not. I'll work on that. I'm gonna get rid of these. I don't like these. And then I think one thing that's gonna help with flow, or at least identifying flow, might be making this one pull back just a little bit. And then maybe shifting it a little. And potentially, even with this guy, something feels off about this rock though. Let's see. Try to define the path just a little bit more, but let's see. Let me see if I can fix my mic.